Audio Jungle.
Science Unit 5 Electricity ஒரு book back answers பார்ப்போம். Take page number 57. Roman letter 1. Choose the best answer. First one. When an ebonite rod is rubbed with fur, the charge acquired by the fur is option B, positive. Second one, the electrification of two different bodies on rubbing is because of the transfer of electrons. Option C, electrons. Third one, which of the following a simple circuit must have? The option D is answer, battery, wire, switch. Fourth one, an electroscope has been charged by induction with the help of charged glass rod. The charge on the electroscope is option B, positive. Fifth one, fuse is a productive device for breaking an electric circuit. Option D is answer. Then Roman letter 2, fill in the blanks. First one, dash takes place by rubbing objects together. Transfer of electron. And the answer, transfer of electron. Second one, the body which has lost electrons becomes dash, means positive. Third one, dash is a device that protects building from lightning strike. Answer, lightning arresters. Fourth one, dash has a thin metallic filament that melts and breaks the connection when the circuit is overheated. The answer is electric fuse. Fifth one, 3 bulbs are connected end to end from the battery. This connection is called dash, series circuit. Then Roman letter 3, state true or false. First one, the charge acquired by an ebonite rod rubbed with a piece of flannel is negative. The answer is true. Second one, a charged body induces an opposite charge on an uncharged body when they brought near. The answer is true. Third one, electroscope is a device used to charge a body by induction. The answer is true. Fourth one, water can conduct electricity. The answer is true. Fifth one, in parallel circuit, current remains the same in all components. The answer is false. Then Roman letter 4, match the following. First one, two similar charges. Two similar charges, the answer, repel each other. Then second one, two dissimilar charge. The answer, attract each other. When glass rod is rubbed with silk, the answer, acquires a positive charge. Then fourth one, when a ebonite rod is rubbed with fur, the answer, acquires a negative charge. Fifth one, fuse. The answer, prevents a circuit from overheating. The answer, 3, 5, 1, 2, 4. Fifth Roman letter, give reason for the following. First one, when a glass rod is rubbed with silk cloth, both get charged. Page number 48. Answer, when a glass rod is rubbed with a silk cloth, the free electrons in the glass rod are transferred to silk cloth. It because the free electrons in the glass rod are less tightly bound as compared to that is in silk cloth. Since the glass rod loses electrons, it has a deficiency of electrons and hence acquires positive charge. but the silk cloth has excess of electrons, so it becomes negatively charged. Up to this fifth Roman letter, first question answer. Then second question, when a comb is rubbed with dry hair, it attracts small bits of paper. Take page number 47. Second question answer. Comb rubbed with hair gains electrons from the hair and becomes negatively charged. These electrons are accumulated on the surface of the comb. When a piece of paper is teared into bits, positive and negative charges are present at the edges of the bits. Negative charges in the comb attract positive charges in the bits. So the paper bits are moving towards the comb. Up to this fifth Roman letter, second question oda answer. Third question, when you touch the metal disc of an electroscope with a charged glass rod, the metal leaves get diverged. The answer, reason, the leaves of an electroscope diverge because when a glass rod is touched on the metal disc, the charge travels through the metal rod to the leaves. Since like charge ripple, the charge travels till the leaves and then open up as both the leaves have like charges. Fourth question, in an electroscope, the connecting rod and the leaves are all metals. Answer, reason, these are made of metals so that the electrons become free to move. Fifth question, one should not use an umbrella while crossing an open field during thunderstorm. Answer, reason. First point, carrying an umbrella is not advisable during thunderstorm. Second point, as the rod of umbrella and its supporting wires are made up of metals. Third one, those during thunderstorm, the conducting object should be avoided. Consider the statements given below and choose the correct option. First one, assertion. People struck by lightning receive a severe electrical shock. Reason, lightning carries very high voltage. Second one, assertion. It is safer to stand under a tall tree during lightning. Reason, it will make you the target for lightning. For this answer is option A. Both assertion and reason are true and the reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Next, seventh Roman letter, answer briefly. First question, how charges are produced by friction? Take page number 47. Rubbing certain materials with one another can cause the build-up of electrical charges on the surface. Yes, அடிச்சுக்கோங்க, surfaces இருக்கு, surface இது வரைக்கும் எழுதிட்டு next, so the changes are produced by friction. இது வரைக்கும் எழுதிட்டு அடுத்து எக்ஸாம்பிள்னு போட்டு combing hair charges are transferred from the hair to comb due to friction. இது வரைக்கும் first question ஓட answer. Second question, what is earthing? Take page number 52. Earthing a safety measures devised to prevent people from getting shocked if the insulation inside electrical devices fails is called earthing. Up to this seventh Roman letter second question or answer. Next, third question, what is electric circuit? Take page number 52. The electric circuit 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8th line the path through which electrons flow from one terminal to another terminal of the source is called electric circuit. Up to this 7th Roman letter, third question answer. Fourth one, what is electroplating? Take page number 55. Electroplating paragraph la third line, the process of depositing a layer of one metal over the surface of another metal by passing electric current in called electroplating. Up to the 7th Roman letter, 4th question answer. Then 5th question, give some uses of electroplating. Take page number 55. The first paragraph, electroplating is applied in many field. The first point. The second point, we use iron in bridges and automobiles to provide strength. Very good. Second point. Next, third, a coating of zinc is deposited on iron to protect it from corrosion and formation of rust. Very good. 7th Roman letter, 5th question and answer. Next, Roman letter 8, answer in detail. First question, explain 3 ways of charge transfer. Take page number 47, 48, 49. Page number 47 la transfer of charges takes place in the following ways. First, transfer by friction. Second point, transfer by conduction. Third point, transfer by induction. First, transfer by friction எழுதிக்கங்க heading. அதில் first point, rubbing certain materials with one another can cause the buildup of electrical charges on the surface. So, the charges are produced by friction. இது வரைக்கும் எழுதிட்டு இதுக்கு example எழுதிக்கங்க. If the hair is wet, the friction between the hair and the comb reduces, which will reduce the number of electrons transferring from hair to comb. இது வரைக்கும் transfer by friction ஓட answer. Next page la second point, transfer by conduction. Second point அதோட heading எழுதிட்டு அதோட answer பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இங்கே first point, charges can be transferred to an object by bringing it in contact with a charged body. This method of transferring charges from one body to another body is called transfer by conduction. இது வரைக்கும் எழுதிட்டு அடுத்த செகண்ட் பாயிண்ட்டு இது வந்து அதுக்கு எக்ஸாம்பிள். When the ebonite rod is rubbed with woolen cloth, electrons from the woolen cloth are transferred to the ebonite rod. Now ebonite rod will be negatively charged. இது வரைக்கும் first point எழுதிக்கங்க. Second point, when it is brought near the paper cylinder, negative charges in the rod are attracted by positive charges in the cylinder. இது வரைக்கும் second point. Third point, when the cylinder is touched by the rod, some negative charges are transferred to the paper. Hence, the negative charges in the rod are repelled by the negative charges in the cylinder. இது வரைக்கும் second transfer by conduction அதோட பாயிண்ட் முடிஞ்சிச்சு. Third point, transfer by induction. இது third point வச்சு எழுதுங்க. அதுக்கு வந்து first pointல the process of charging an uncharged body by bringing a charged body near to it but without touching it is called induction. இது first. இதுக்கு example, we saw that we can charge an uncharged object when we touch it by a charged object, but it is also possible to obtain charges in a body without any contact with other charged body. அதோட எக்ஸாம்பிள் இதோட முடிஞ்சு. இதோட ஃபஸ்ட்டு டீட்டெயிலோட ஆன்சர். Second question, what is electroscope? Explain how it works. Take page number 50. Page number 50ல electroscope எடுத்துக்கங்க. அதில் an electroscope is a scientific instrument used to detect the presence of electric charge on a body. இது வரைக்கும் எழுதிக்கங்க. Next second point, an electroscope is made out of conducting materials, generally metal. இது வரைக்கும் second point. Third point, it works on the principle that like charges repel each other. இது வரைக்கும் third. Next fourth point, in a simple electroscope, two metal sheets are hung in contact with each other. இது வரைக்கும் fourth. Next fifth point, they are connected to a metal rod that extends upward and ends in a knob at the end. Sixth point, if you bring a charged object near the knob, electrons will either move out of it or into it. Next, seventh point, this will result in charges accumulating on the metal leaves inside the electroscope. Then eighth point, if a negatively charged object is brought near the top knob of the electroscope, it causes free electrons in the electroscope to move down into the leaves, leaving the top positive. Next, ninth point, since both the leaves have negative charge, they repel each other and move apart. Then 10th, if a positive object is brought near the top knob of the electroscope, the free electron in which the electroscope start to move up towards the knob. Next point, this means that the bottom has a net positive charge. The leaves will spread apart again now. இந்த டயக்ராமும் வந்து நீங்கள் வரைஞ்சிக்கணும். இதிலேருந்து 8th Roman letterல second question answer. Third question, explain series and parallel circuit. Page number 53. Page number 53 la series circuit. A series circuit is one that has more than one resistor but only one path through which the electrons can travel. இது வரைக்கும் எழுதிட்டு next pointல from one end of the battery the electron move along one path with no branches through the resistors to the other end of the cell. Next point, இது வரைக்கும் one point முடிச்சிட்டு next pointல all the components in a series circuit are connected end to end. At the next point, so current through the circuit remains same throughout the circuit. இது வரைக்கும் எழுதிட்டு அடுத்த பாயிண்ட்ல but the voltage gets divided across the bulb in the circuits. Next point, in the following series circuit, two bulbs are used as resistors. இது வரைக்கும் எழுதணும். அடுத்து அப்படியே இந்த third paragraphல fourth line, let I be the current through the circuit and V1, V2, V3 be the voltage across each bulb. இது வரைக்கும் ஒரு பாயிண்ட். நெக்ஸ்ட் பாயிண்ட்ல the supply voltage V is the total of the individual voltage drops across the resistance bulbs. அது வரைக்கும் எழுதிட்டு இந்த டயக்ராம் வந்து ட்ரா பண்ணிக்கோங்க. இது வரைக்கும் 8th Roman letterல third டீட்டெயிலோட ஆன்சர். Fourth question, how lightning takes place? Page number 51. Page number 51, அதில் lightning, the last paragraph, lightning is produced by discharge of electricity from cloud to cloud or from cloud to ground. First point எழுதிக்கங்க. Next point, during the thunderstorm air is moving upward rapidly. The second point. Third point, this air which moves rapidly carries small ice crystals upward. இது வரைக்கும் third point. Next fourth point. At the same time, small water drops move downwards. Next fifth point. When they collide, ice crystals become positively charged and move upward, and the water drops become negatively charged and move downwards. Next sixth point. So the upper part of the cloud is positively charged and the lower part of the cloud is negatively charged. The seventh point, when they come into contact, electrons in the water drops are attracted by the positive charges in the ice crystals. Thus, electricity is generated and lightning is seen. At the eighth point, sometimes the lower part of the cloud, which is negatively charged, come into contact with the positive charges accumulated near the mountains, trees, and even people on the earth. This discharge discharge produces lot of heat and sparks that result in what we see as lightning. இது வரைக்கும் 8th Roman letter 4th detailed answer. Fifth question, what is electroplating? How it is done? Take page number 55. Page number 55 la electroplating la electroplating is one of the most common applications of chemical effects of electric current. இது வரைக்கும் 1 point. Second point, the process of depositing a layer of one metal over the surface of another metal by passing electric current is called electroplating. இது வரைக்கும் முடிச்சிட்டு next activity 6ல take a glass jar and fill it with copper sulfate solution. Take a copper metal plate and connect it to the positive terminal of battery. Connect an iron spoon to the negative terminal of the battery. Now dip them in the copper sulfate solution. When electric current is passed through the copper sulfate solution, you will find that a thin layer of copper metal is deposited on the iron spoon and an equivalent amount of copper is lost by the copper plate. இது வரைக்கும் எழுதிட்டு இந்த டயக்ராமை ட்ரா பண்ணிக்கோங்க. இது வரைக்கும் 8th Roman letter 5th detailed answer.